Well, howdy! Welcome to What We're Drinking. Yeah, I mean, if you drink 9 of these, listen, you're not gonna be like caring about too many things, you know? You're not gonna be sour that the whiskey company started bottling their own whiskey out of their own barrels and stopped selling it to you to put your own label on. You're not gonna be sour about that because you're not gonna be able to walk. And you're just gonna be stoked. So, yeah. Welcome to What We Drinkin. My name is Wheezy-C. I am your host of the What We Drinkin show. Tonight, we're going to be making a drink called the Sour Bonder. So it is a Irish whiskey sour, basically. But it's built more like a fizz. It's going to have all the elements of a whiskey sour, just like we did last week, actually. But we're going to top it off with ginger beer. So it's gonna have I think it's gonna have a really cool flavor. Full disclosure here, this recipe is usually made with Jameson. That's where I got the recipe from, is from a Jameson video. But I have this bottle of Slane Irish whiskey, and it is fantastic. And I think this will go really well with the ginger and lemon that we're gonna be using. The ginger beer and the lemon. This has like a really big vanilla like front on it, but it ends with like a really smooth sherry flavor. It's fucking awesome. I love it. So I think we should just get into it, man. You know, like let's just, we'll talk about it. We'll have some sippy sips, reminisce. I think my lemons are a little old, but that's okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I am loving doing these What We Drinkin episodes and putting them out on YouTube, and it's just I love making cocktails, and being able to do this with you guys is so much fun. So thank you for being here. If you're new, consider hitting that follow button. And if you're a return viewer, welcome back. Good to have you here. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. A little bit about the Sour Bonder. It was originally, like I said, a Jameson recipe, and the reason they call it a Sour Bonder is when back in the old country, back in the day, when they were making Jameson, they were distilling it, and then they would sell like big barrels of it to bonders, and then they would bottle it and sell it out. And over the years, Jameson and other Irish whiskey distilleries stopped doing that and started doing everything in-house so they could distill it, age it, bottle it all on site. So what that did was made all the bonders like very mad, because then they couldn't get this awesome whiskey and sell it as their own brand anymore. And so that's why it's called the Sour Bonder. Equipment wise, what you're gonna need is a shaker. I'm using the Boston style again because we're gonna be using an egg white. You're gonna need a shaker. You're gonna need a Hawthorne strainer, a jigger. Depending on the ginger beer that you have, you're gonna need like a bottle opener or a can opener or something. We're gonna need a knife. We're gonna do some stuff and some things and all this other stuff. Ingredient wise, you're gonna need Irish whiskey, simple syrup, fresh lemon juice, ginger beer, whatever ginger beer you like. I really like using Reed's Extra for cocktails. You still get a really good gingery flavor, like a good hit from it. And then we're gonna garnish with fresh lime wheel, honestly, just because of the color. You can squirt the lime in there. I don't think it's really gonna add much to it, but that's for our garnish. So let's go ahead and make this bad boy. We're gonna get our shaking tin ready, and I'm going to go with 2 ounces of Irish whiskey. The original recipe called for 1.5 ounces. Since we're gonna be adding ginger beer to it, I wanna make sure that we got enough alcohol in here. All right, so 2 ounces of your preferred Irish whiskey, and if a little bit more gets in there, that's okay too. So 2 ounces of whiskey. We're gonna go with 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Again, I always use a semi-rich simple syrup, but if you just have a 1-to-1 ratio simple syrup, that's gonna work just great too. We're gonna need 1/2 ounce of lemon, freshly squeezed lemon. It's a little bit more than 1/2 ounce, but that's okay. So then we're gonna take 1 egg white and separate straight into the shaking tin. Just like that. Get in there, you little booger. El hickey is a booger. Alright, it's good enough. Okay, great. We love a good squeeze. Wheeze. So we have our simple syrup, our lemon juice, and our whiskey and our egg white in here. The only thing that's different about this recipe from last week's whiskey sour episode is that we're not going to give this a dry shake. Since we're going to be adding something carbonated to it, kind of defeats the purpose of it. You're going to lose some of that head in there, you know? So we're just going to give this a good shake with ice. And I'm going to get some ice in my glass. And I'm going to be serving this in a Collins glass, just because it'll give us a little bit more room in there. Let's get some ice in our glass. I don't want to go too much. I want to make sure there's plenty of room for ginger beer. So we'll go like that. So since we aren't going to be doing a dry shake on this one, you're going to want to shake it pretty, like, for a good amount of time, just to make sure that it really gets emulsified and really froths up. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You know, we'll see if it, if not doing the dry shake hinders it. Maybe we'll try the next one with a dry shake. You never know. You never know. All right. So let's shake this up. Let's go, baby. All right, that should probably be good. All right. Nice and frothy. We're frothing at the loins over here. We're gonna strain this into our Collins glass. Oh boy. All right, so there's our whiskey sour base. I'm gonna just clean that up now. And then what we're gonna do, I'm like out of breath after that shaking, goddamn. We're gonna open up our ginger beer. Ginger beer, just no. What? At the loins. What's wrong with that? It's so bad. I don't think it's that bad. Anyway, we're gonna pour some ginger beer in this now. So what you don't really want to do is you don't want to go like straight in the center of the drink. You kind of want to like run it down the side in there, just nice and slow, just so you don't totally knock that head out of there. We want to go a little bit above the rim, lightly, just like that. We're gonna take a lime. Let's get a lime wedge here. We'll go like that, and what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of cut along there. We're gonna stick that like that, and then I'm gonna put a little straw down there, maybe. There we go. Just like that. The sour bonder. You know, as we drink this, if you need a little bit more ginger beer in there, you can add it. Of course, if you wanted to like lengthen this out, you could build this in, I don't think I have one here. I mean, you could build it in like a bigger vessel, like a pint glass or something, but, and you could use that whole bottle of ginger beer and it would just be kind of like a longer drink, which would also be really good, but let's give this a go, guys. Cheers to you. Thank y'all for being here. This is so much fun, man. I really enjoyed doing this, so cheers. If you're watching this on YouTube, happy St. Patty's Day. It's in the future, but happy St. Patty's Day. All right, guys, let's try the sour bonder. Okay, that's really good. Okay, that's really good. Oh, man. I think I need a little bit more ginger beer, though. Hang on. Oh, I like that. That looks fucking dope, dude. Are you guys still on about the frothing part? Come on now. Come on, it's not that bad, right? Loins aren't even that bad. Well, it's not that bad of a word. Oh, dude, that's a good fucking drink. I like that more than I thought I would, actually. So like I said, I've never made this drink before, but it's essentially a whiskey fizz. So you make the whiskey sour with the egg white, but then you top it up with a carbonated beverage. in this case, we're using ginger beer. I'm gonna try squeezing the lime on top and see if that gives us anything. I'll just drop it in there. It's good, man. It's you get a good hit of lemon. That whiskey holds up really well in there. I'm really glad that I did the 2 ounces instead of just the 1.5 ounces, because I think that 1.5 ounces would have been lost for mixing. I don't usually mix a lot with Irish whiskeys, but that's a really good one. And honestly, I would order that just as a glass. It's good and sweet, and then you get that nice like spiciness of the ginger beer right at the end. Yeah, dude, that's fucking good. So there you go, guys. I mean, it has like a kind of a green little tint to it, but that's a good little St. Patty's cocktail. You know, you don't have to just drink green beer on St. Patty's Day, or just, you know, shots of Irish whiskey. Make you a sour bonder. It's pretty damn good. When you first take a drink of it, you're like, I don't know if there's any ginger beer in here, but like once everything kind of settles, you get this nice like carbonated kind of, you know, spiciness, like ginger spice. Really fucking good. And I actually like that lime squeezed on top. I was trying to think if I could do like an Irish accent, and I just don't think I can. I don't think I got it. Like, I don't even know what like sentence I should say. Hey, going through the green fields of Dover. I'm Irish. 4-leaf clovers and shepherd's pie. Does that sound Irish? Did I just offend everybody? Or give up, Wheeze. Dover is in the southeast of England? Oh, not Ireland. Huh. Because we added the ginger beer to it, and like, I honestly don't think that doing a dry shake would really like improve it at all, because you're adding a carbonated drink to it. Because it's not as creamy as like just as creamy as like a whiskey sour is, like just a plain whiskey sour. It's definitely lighter than that, but it's really good. Like really good. I feel kind of like psychotic because I'm like, guys. Oh, dude, thank you so much. I know I've mentioned it like 5 fucking times, but thank you guys so much for being here, hanging out. This is so fucking dope. Like, I love doing this, and I just, I don't know, I really appreciate it. So, thank you. Cheers to you guys. This is the Sour Bonder. All right.